Asia on edge, the $109 million fighter jet that's causing widespread panic. Tension is rising across Asia as the Republic of Singapore prepares for a monumental leap in military power. By December 2026, 4 of the world's most advanced stealth fighters, each worth $109 million, will touch down on Singaporean soil. But this is only the opening act. Singapore expecting its first 4 F-35 stealth fighters. Singapore is on the brink of a historic leap in air power as it prepares to receive its first 4 F-35B stealth fighters by December 2026. In a move that signals a dramatic transformation of its aerial defense, the Republic of Singapore Air Force is set to join a select group of nations operating the US-built F-35 Lightning II, one of the world's most advanced 5th-generation combat aircraft. These initial jets, designed for short takeoff and vertical landing, are scheduled to touch down on Singaporean soil later next year and will mark the beginning of a new era for the city-state's military capabilities. The decision to bring in the F-35Bs comes as Singapore moves to modernize a fleet long dominated by aging F-16 fighters, which have faithfully protected the nation's skies for decades but are approaching the end of their operational lifespan. The F-35's proven performance in real combat environments around the world has made it an attractive successor, combining stealth, advanced sensors, and unmatched battlefield networking. Defense officials have revealed that the delivery schedule is on track despite all the global supply chain challenges, highlighting Singapore's commitment to staying ahead of emerging threats. But the arrival of these first 4 jets isn't the end, as Singapore has made a massive purchase of F-35s. Before we dive in further, if you're enjoying this insight into why Asia is on edge as Singapore looks to dominate with F-35s, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We stay updated with the latest cutting-edge military aviation and technology breakthroughs. And you won't believe just how many F-35s Singapore plans to buy. Singapore's complete purchase of F-35s. Singapore is in the midst of a landmark modernization of its air combat capabilities, with a complete order of 20 F-35 fighter jets, a major development that reflects both strategic planning and emerging regional pressures. The Republic of Singapore Air Force will operate a combination of 12 F-35B short takeoff and vertical landing jets and 8 F-35A conventional takeoff and landing aircraft. It ensures a versatile mix of range, payload, and operational flexibility tailored to Singapore's unique defense needs. After Singapore evaluated their fleet of fighter jets, which they have used since the late 1990s, they realized that the fleet was slated for phased retirement from the mid-2030s. The F-35's battle-proven performance in multiple theaters, including its reconnaissance and combat missions in the Middle East and Europe, is the reason why it was chosen. It offers advanced stealth, sensor fusion, and network-enabled warfare capabilities unmatched by legacy platforms. Singapore's investments in these 5th-generation fighters, valued at roughly $2.75 billion, don't only involve the aircraft but also the sensors, training, logistics support, and systems that allow Singapore to exchange real-time battlefield data with allied forces. This capability transforms each jet into part of a wider, integrated defense network. The first 4 F-35Bs are on track for delivery by December 2026, followed by 8 more F-35Bs in 2028 and the 8 F-35As expected around 2030. The F-35 fleet is expected to remain in service until the 2070s, but the world is paying attention to the timing, as this comes at an important time in U.S.-Singapore relations. Strategic timing in U.S.-Singapore relations. Singapore's decision to accelerate its F-35 acquisition comes at a moment when strategic timing, regional dynamics, and deepening U.S. ties are intersecting with remarkable precision. As the global F-35 program matures, With around 2,500 aircraft on order worldwide, production efficiencies have driven unit costs down to the same levels as legacy fighters. Still a whopping $109 million. Still, this has given Singapore a chance to secure fifth-generation capability at near fourth-generation prices. This was an attractive chance that Singapore could not give up. At the same time, Singapore was looking to modernize its air force, replace aging platforms, and integrate into a broader coalition of advanced air power operators. An important part is the training partnership in Arkansas, which saw RSAF pilots and crews hone their skills alongside U.S. forces, significantly deepening military cooperation and interoperability between the two nations. The arrangement allowed Singaporean airmen to integrate into U.S. operational frameworks, strengthening bilateral readiness and collective deterrence in the Indo-Pacific. This upgrade is highly important for Singapore when you consider its geographical position. Singapore overlooks some of the world's busiest maritime choke points, and so it requires impressive air power. As Singapore combines its existing F-15SG fleet with the advanced F-35s, it is creating a layered air defense architecture that offers stealth, advanced sensors, speed, and firepower. This can improve Singapore's defense and also promote stability in global trade routes that depend on secure sea lanes. Singapore's purchase of F-35s also extends to the American Defense Industrial Base, sustaining production lines and strengthening alliance networks. Singapore's move is giving it access to improved features expected from a $109 million fighter jet, and the F-35 is standing out with its stealth and survivability. Stealth and survivability. Singapore's F-35s are designed around stealth and survivability, qualities that transform how modern air combat is fought. At the heart of this capability is an advanced, low-observable design that makes the aircraft difficult for enemy radar to detect and track, giving pilots an impressive edge in contested airspace. The aircraft's shape and materials are meticulously engineered to minimize its radar cross-section. Angled surfaces, serrated panel edges, and continuous curvatures work together to deflect radar waves away from their source rather than back to a receiver, dramatically reducing the aircraft's visibility to hostile sensors. Combined with radar-absorbent materials and coatings applied across the airframe, these measures absorb rather than reflect radar energy. This makes the F-35's radar footprint very small for a fighter jet. In fact, in some operating conditions, the jet's radar signature has been compared to a tiny object instead of a normal aircraft. The stealth on the F-35 isn't only about radar avoidance. The design also reduces infrared and visual signatures, which includes features that limit heat emissions from the engine and lower contrail and exhaust visibility, making it much harder for opponents to detect the jet with heat-seeking systems and human observation. Aside from passive stealth, the F-35 incorporates active survivability systems such as sophisticated electronic warfare suites that can jam or deceive enemy radar and communications. It complicates the adversary's ability to locate and target the F-35. But here's a question that has fascinated military analysts and aviation enthusiasts. If the F-35 isn't truly invisible, what makes it so hard for advanced air defenses to lock onto, track, or even target it in the first place? It's not cloaking technology out of science fiction, yet the F-35's stealth features, combined with its battlefield awareness systems, have changed the calculus of aerial combat for operators around the world. That mystery of how a fighter jet can hide in plain sight is at the heart of why Singapore, and many of its allies, is investing in this platform. Although the F-35 isn't invisible, it is harder to detect, track, and engage than legacy fighters. Along with the reduced detectability and high survivability, the F-35 is fitted with advanced sensor fusion, which gives pilots impressive situational awareness. If you're enjoying this video, click that like and subscribe button before we go further, and look out for other videos about the latest military technology around the world. Advanced Sensor Fusion. Singapore isn't just purchasing stealthy aircraft, but they are unmatched information machines in the sky, thanks to their advanced sensor fusion systems that dramatically enhance survivability and battlefield awareness. Unlike older fighters where pilots had to interpret multiple separate displays for radar, infrared, and optical data, the F-35 integrates all onboard sensors into a single, coherent picture. This allows pilots to instantly understand the battlespace, identify threats and allies, and respond instantly under stress. At the center of this capability is the F-35's sensor fusion engine, which continually collects data from systems like the AN/APG-81 AESA radar, the distributed aperture system that provides 360-degree infrared coverage, the electro-optical targeting system that delivers long-range precision information, and the helmet-mounted display system, which projects critical data directly onto the pilot's visor. The inputs are automatically synchronized and presented to the pilot through the helmet-mounted display, reducing cognitive workload and letting the pilot focus on tactics rather than managing disparate systems. What makes this fusion even more impressive is how the aircraft's computers task and coordinate the sensors on their own, directing radar or infrared attention where it's most needed without pilot intervention. If one sensor detects a potential threat, the fusion system cues others to refine the picture. This instantly generates a real-time, multispectral composite of the battlespace that would be impossible to achieve with traditional displays. This sensor fusion gives F-35 pilots a sixth sense, enabling them to see potential threats well before an opponent even notices that they are there. In complex scenarios involving ground forces, electronic jamming, or advanced air defense, this fused picture allows commanders to make split-second decisions with confidence, increasing Singapore's air superiority and tactical advantage in contested environments. Multi-role combat capabilities. Singapore's F-35 Lightning II also stands out as a true multi-role combat aircraft. They are machines designed to excel across the full spectrum of modern warfare. Unlike legacy jets that specialize in either air-to-air or air-to-ground missions, the F-35 integrates advanced sensors, weapons, and avionics into a single platform capable of air superiority, precision strike, electronic warfare, reconnaissance, and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance operations. At the heart of this versatility is an integrated mission system that allows the jet to transition seamlessly between roles. In aerial combat, the F-350's sophisticated sensors and radar can locate, track, and engage enemy aircraft at standoff distances while maintaining stealth. In ground attack scenarios, it can deliver precision-guided munitions against hardened and time-sensitive targets, striking with accuracy and reduced risk of detection. Beyond traditional fighter and strike duties, the F-35 is equipped with an advanced electronic warfare suite that can disrupt enemy radar and communications and protect itself and allied forces from sophisticated air defenses. This capability allows the aircraft to perform suppression of enemy air defenses and electronic attack missions that were once the domain of specialized platforms. The jet's reconnaissance and ISR functions are equally transformative. Its radar and electro-optical systems can scan vast areas, detect moving targets, and feed detailed battlefield information to commanders in real time. F-35 crews can collect and relay actionable intelligence while remaining below enemy detection thresholds, giving commanders a clearer picture of contested environments. The multi-role flexibility means an F-35 squadron can replace multiple legacy aircraft types, and this is especially true with its flexible weapons loadout that gives it an edge over others. Flexible weapons loadout. Asia is on edge as Singapore's F-35 Lightning II fighters are built for exceptional flexibility in weapons carriage, allowing them to tailor their loadouts to the mission at hand. At the core of this flexibility are two internal weapons bays that preserve the aircraft's radar-evading design while carrying a mix of air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions. Inside these bays, the F-35 can house medium-range air-to-air missiles like the AIM-120 AMR, AAM, precision-guided bombs such as Joint Direct Attack munitions, multiple small-diameter bombs, and other guided munitions, all without compromising its stealth profile. When stealth is a priority, these internal bays are the primary weapon carriers. They allow the aircraft to engage threats while remaining difficult for enemy radar systems to detect, a critical advantage in contested airspace. For missions where stealth is less essential or when maximum firepower is required, the F-35 can also employ external weapon stations. These hard points under the wings and on the wingtips can carry additional ordnance, including larger air-to-surface missiles like the AGM-158 JASSM and AGM-158 CLR-ASM, long-range anti-ship cruise missiles. These cannot fit inside the internal bays. While carrying weapons externally increases the aircraft's radar signature, it significantly expands its payload and reach for strike missions. With this dual-mode capability, the F-35 can be configured for a stealthy air superiority role, launching precision missiles from its hidden bays, or for more firepower-intensive missions, carrying a combination of bombs and missiles externally. Yet even more fascinating than the F-35's ability to carry a lethal mix of weapons is how the aircraft transforms every piece of battlefield data into a shared tactical advantage. What if the fighter that releases the munition is also the one that sees everything first, instantly tells every friendly unit where the threat is, and gives allies a common picture of the battlefield, no matter where they are? This is the reality of how modern air forces are redefining warfare through network-centric operations. Network-centric warfare. As Singapore purchases the F-35s, they are getting central nodes in a modern approach to warfare that prizes information as much as firepower. At the core of the network-centric warfare lies a simple but transformative idea. When every sensor, shooter, and decision-maker is linked in real time, the entire battle space becomes transparent and commanders can act faster and more decisively than ever before. Network-centric warfare is about creating a shared operational picture that dramatically enhances lethality, survivability, and speed of command across air, sea, land, and cyber domains. The F-35 Lightning II symbolizes this concept by acting as an information hub in the sky. Its advanced sensors, including AESA radar, distributed infrared systems, and electro-optical targeting, continuously collect data on threats and terrain, process that information on board, and then share it over secure digital networks with allied aircraft, ships, and ground units. In practical terms, the F-35 can identify an adversary at long range, relay that information to friendly units across domains, and help shape decisions that previously would have taken minutes or hours to form. Pilots and commanders describe this ability to see first and share first as combat power born from connectivity rather than sheer numbers. This is a force multiplier that can outpace adversaries relying on older, standalone systems. The F-35 offers impressive performance and flight speed, which would give Singapore an edge in the modern airfare. Performance in flight. The F-35 Lightning II fighters bring a dramatic blend of speed, reach, and agility that redefines what a modern combat aircraft can do in contested airspace. Powered by a single Pratt & Whitney F-135 turbofan engine, the aircraft is capable of accelerating beyond the speed of sound, achieving top speeds of more than Mach 1.6, around 1,200 miles per hour, even with weapons carried internally. This supersonic performance doesn't come at the expense of operational range. With internal fuel alone, the F-35 can travel over 1,200 nautical miles, extending its reach across large operational theaters without immediate reliance on aerial refueling. That combination of speed and range empowers the jet to project power deep into contested zones, respond to emerging crises, and support expeditionary missions with a pace and flexibility unmatched by many legacy fighters. Beyond raw metrics, the aircraft's flight characteristics are the result of careful engineering. Its aerodynamic design delivers responsive handling and stability across altitudes, while the fly-by-wire control system enhances maneuverability without compromising pilot control. The airframe's capacity to reach high altitudes, above 50,000 feet, further expands its operational envelope, allowing missions to be flown above many surface threats and expanding sensor coverage. While the F-35 isn't a pure interceptor in the traditional sense of older frontlines, its blend of speed, range, and advanced systems integration makes it uniquely suited for the multifaceted demands of 21st century air warfare. The aircraft's performance doesn't just get it to the fight quickly, but it gives pilots the ability to control the fight once they're there. But there's a twist. What if the F-35 you fly today isn't the F-35 you'll fight with tomorrow? Unlike older fighters that age quietly in a hangar until retirement, the Lightning II is built to evolve throughout its life, becoming more lethal, more aware, and more capable with each passing year. It's not like maintenance, but more like a transformation, as the F-35 keeps getting smarter over time, adding new functions, better defenses, and wider reach. Operational and upgrade flexibility. Singapore's F-35 Lightning II fighters are engineered as evolving platforms built to stay ahead of tomorrow's threats. At the core of this evolution is a continuous upgrade strategy, both software and hardware, that keeps the aircraft relevant for decades. Rather than being a static system that peaks at delivery, the F-35 is designed to absorb new technologies, weapons, sensors, and defensive systems over time, ensuring it remains at the forefront of aerial combat well into the future. This is especially true in the F-35's Block 4, a multi-phase suite of enhancements that integrates over 75 major capability upgrades across all variants of the aircraft. Block 4 is set to introduce expanded weapons integration, advanced sensor packages, improved electronic warfare systems, and stronger target recognition. The foundation for these upgrades is Technology Refresh 3, which boosts the jet's computing power, memory, and display systems, enabling the F-35 to process larger data sets and run more sophisticated mission software. Singapore's decision to purchase new F-35s is a step to advance their military system and stay ahead of other countries in Asia. How do you think this would threaten other countries in Asia? Let's know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this deep dive helpful, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our future videos.